Good evening, students. Today we are going to start with the next part, which comes under quantitative aptitude. Right, just keep your pen and paper ready. We'll start with the classes. And in case other students are joining in, alright, now let's start with the class. Okay, try this question. And type me the answers in the chat box. Alright, I do see one answers. Others, please try. Others, please type your answers. I'm waiting for your answer. Please try it a little faster. Push yourself. Great. So there's only 2 people are answering right now. So I'll just wait for 1 more minute, and after that we'll start. Alright, now let's start with this one. Alright, so we have they're saying that A is actually varying jointly as B and the cube of the C, right? So which means now they are given a value. So which means that A is varying with something in respect to B and also C cube. Alright, so which means that there's a since it is varying, so you have to have a proportionality constant as well. Okay, so you can actually do that. So what happens here is that here 200 is given here, and then we have to find the value of k. B is actually given as 5, and C is actually given as 2 cube. 2 cube is going to be equal to 8, right? So 8, and this one is going to be equal to 40, right? Both of them, it's multiplied, and this 40 will go at the bottom. So if it's going for 40 means you will have this one for 50. Okay, so k will be equal to sorry 5, right? Yeah, 5 times. So k will be equal to 5 times. Alright, so if k is equal to 5 means now what we have to do is we have to find out what is the value of k when the other values are given. So 5, then you have b as 6, and then you have 3 cube, which is going to be equal to 27, and this one is going to be equal to 30. So if you multiply both of them, you will get the answer as 0, 1, 8, 8, 10. Alright, so 8, 10 is the answer. Alright, let's try the next one. Alright, I see 2 answers. Others also please try. I'm waiting for your answers. Alright, so let's try this question here. So we know that this is going to be, so we have 2 numbers here. So what you can do is you can actually subtract this one with this one. So you can actually subtract 535 minus 125. We'll get 410. Right? And then again you can actually subtract it with 625 minus 125. We have 500 here. Then next one is going to be 625 minus 535. You have 90 here, right? So what you can do is you can actually take a LCM. So just is take the LCM of the, I mean not the LCM, just the LCF anything. 90 divided by 500. To do it, you will have 5s are 450, and you will have the remainder as 50. Now bring the 90 here. Alright, so 50. We will have 40 here. Now again bring the 50 here. It will become 40. So here if you do it in V4, so remainder will be 0 in years, right? So which means that the final one that we got was actually 40. So we have to use this 40. So 40 is the thing, and now we have to actually add both of them, so it will be equal to 1. So that is the answer, right? So this is it. Alright, now let's try the next one. Try this. Alright, let's see who got the answers here. So here you can actually see that it's going to be, I think others are also trying. Alright, please try. I guess we need to go a little slow. I think so, because others are still trying. Alright, now let's try. So yeah, so here they have actually given from this equation we can actually find out that A is actually equal to 1 and then B is actually equal to minus 2 into K plus 1, and C is actually equal to 9 by 2, right? 9 by 2 K. Right, so what here is that since they are identical roots, so what happens here is that it should be equal to B square minus 4AC should be equal to 0. Right? So in that case, minus 2 K plus 1 the whole square minus 4 into A is going to be 1, C is going to be 9 by 2, K equal to 0, right? And here this one gets cancelled, this one gets cancelled by 2. So and this one will go to the other side. So in between the 0 will, equal to will come, then you have 18K, and here you have the 4K K square outside, 4K square plus 2K plus 1, and when you add it will become 4K square plus 8K, then minus 18K, because this will go, that's it, alright? Then you have plus 4 equal to 0, alright? Now what happens here is that you have 4K square minus 10K plus 4 equal to 0, and if you take roots of it you will have the values as plus 2 and then plus 1 by 2, right? So we have both the values, alright? So this is the value, alright? Now try this one.
Sir, fourth one answer.
Fourth one is going to be the option number C because it's 2 comma 1 by 2, right? It's not 2 or 1 by 2. The actual meaning of this one is that it has two roots, 2 and 1 by 2. So there are two answers, two roots here. So option C is the answer. Alright, try this one. Alright, I guess we'll give 1 more minute for this. Alright. So yeah, I think some students are unable to join right now because they're not able to get the access. So even I'm actually waiting for the access to join, and once they allow, then I join here. So similarly, it happens for you as well. Just try again. See if it's letting you inside. I have also informed from my side as well. So let's see if they do anything about that. Right. Alright, now let's start with this question here. So Martha was supposed to multiply the number of cans sold with the price of the can to ascertain the amount earned by her. Alright, so instead of taking 41 as the number of cans, she wrote 14 by mistake. As a result, the product went down by 135. So which means that the number of cans into price will be the rate, right? So here, so it should be actually 41 cans, and the price is actually the same. Then you have the 14 can, and the price is actually the same. But the difference is actually 135. Alright, it's 135, and then what happens here is that the difference is going to be 727, right? 27x from equal to 135. So if you just 3 nines are 3 fours are 12, 3 fives are 9 ones are and 4 are. So x is going to be equal to 5. Okay, so answer is going to be 5. Alright, now let's try the next question. Alright, so let's start with this one. So easy questions. Let's see what the relationship between the fractions of 15, 14 by 15, and then you have 37 by 50, 40, right? So you have to take LCM of both of them. So we can actually take this one is going to be 5 and this one is going to be 3, and this one is going to be 5 and this one has 8. So what you can do is we have 8 extra here, this one. So we'll actually multiply 8 here. So 8 multiply on both the sides, and since here we have 3 extra, so we will multiply 3 here, so into 3 into 3. So what happens is the bottom become 120, 120 at the bottom, and here also 120 at the bottom, and at the top it will be 80 plus 32 is going to be 112, and here you have 90 plus 21 flip around, I guess. Yeah, flip around. So this is actually out of 120, this is actually more, so which means this will be more, right? So the answer would be, this is the answer, B, right? Let's see, almost everyone got the answer correct. Excellent. Let's try with the next one. Try this one. Students, please try faster and give answers faster because we have a lot of questions, so we need to finish it. So as soon as you finish giving the answer, then only you can start. So it depends on your pace as well. Okay. Alright, I guess enough people have answered. So let's try this one. Alright, so we know that LCM and HCF of two numbers is going to be the product of those numbers, alright? We already know that LCM into HCF is equal to A into B. Alright, and we already know that the product of two numbers is going to be 2916. And if both of them are actually equal, which means this is going to be X and this is going to be X. Alright, so we have to take the X square root. So, and now we have to take X is equal to root of 2916. Alright, so here you can also see that it's going to be less than 5 6 30, so it's less than 5, sorry, less than 5, less than 3025. Right, so 55 square is going to be this one, so less than that is going to be 54. Alright, so 54 is the answer. Alright, now let's try this question. Okay, others are also replying. I'll just give you one more minute. Alright, let's start with this one. So here, which number should be subtracted from this one to make it a result by 36? The answer. So if you just divide it by 36, you can actually get it by 6518. So if we divide it, we have this one is going to be 1, and we have this one is going to be 36, and we have the remaining 29. Then you have 1 at the bottom, and this one is going for 8 times, so which means you have 288, and you have 3 here, and then you have 1, which is going to be 36, so remainder you have is going to be 2. Right, so you have to subtract 2 to become divisible total, right? So only thing you have to do is just division here. Alright, now try this one. Alright, now let's try this one here. So we have so 2 power n and into 3 power m into 8 power 3, then into 90 divided by, so you can actually write this as 8 into 8 into 8, and then so we'll cut this one here, and this will be equal to 48, right? And here at the bottom you have this one is going to be 15 into 16 into 16 into 9 into 9 into 9 into 9. Alright, so you can actually cancel some of this, and this one is going to be 6 times, I guess, 6 times. Then you have 8 is going to be cutting for 2 times here. Then again 8 is going to cut here for 2 times. Then 3, this one going here, and again 3 is going to cut here 3. So in the end this will actually equal to 2 power n into 3 power m is equal to 4 into 3 into 9 into 9 into 9. Alright, so this will actually go cancel that. So this will be 6. Right. Anyways, it will be equal to like that. So what you can do is actually be equal to 2 power 2 into 3 power this 2, 2, 2, so it will be 6, and then you have 7, right? So it will be equal to 2 and 7, right? Alright, now let's try the next question. Try this one. Students, please type your answers fast, because once you type it, only after that I'll start it, and then it's taking a lot of time. Can you please try it faster and replying the answer very fast? Alright, I guess it's one of the easy questions. Alright, so here you can actually see that 0.824 can also be written as 824 divided by 100,000. Now all you gotta do is just cancel both of them, both sides. So it will be 250. 2s are, and then you have 6. Right. Then again, if cancel it, will be 125, and this will be 103. Okay, so the answer is going to be there. Alright, now let's try the next one. Try this one, let me know the answer. Alright, so here you can actually see that you have to find out the divisibility of 24, this is going to be 3, alright. So what you can do is, you can, for 3, you can actually just add sum all the numbers, and if the total is actually divisible by 3, then it's completely divisible by 3, alright. So what you can do is, you can actually just add both of them. Alright, so this is going to be equal to 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus this is going to be 9, 9 plus 9 is going to be 18, 18 is actually divisible by 3, so this is correct. And here you can actually see that this is 8, and this is 10, and then you have 19, 19 plus 5 is going to be 24, 24 is actually divided by 3. Alright, now you can actually go with this is going to be 10, then 10 you have 19, then 19 is going to be 21, 21 is divisible by 3, and here you have 7 to 9, 9 plus 9 is going to be 18, 18 is actually divisible by 1. Alright, so what you can do is, next one is, we have to, for 8, we have to check the divisibility of the last 3 digits. Alright, with that you can actually do that. Or if the number, for example, here you have 952, alright, 952. So if this one is actually odd, if this one is even, then what you can do is just take the last digit and So that is actually will be divisible, alright? But if it's odd, you have to add plus 4. Plus 4 you have to add, so it means it's 56. 56 is actually divisible by 8, so which means this is correct. Alright, so here in 958, alright, I'll tell you once more. Here, since this is odd, what you have to do is you have to take this whole thing plus 4. So this will be equal to 62. 62 is not divisible by 8. 64 is divisible, so this is not divisible. So this cannot go here. Alright. So the next one is going to be 964. Alright. And here, since it is odd, you have to add plus 4 here, so it will be 68. 68 is not divisible by 8, so we cannot actually do this one. Alright, and 970. Similarly, you have 974 plus 4 if you add it. So it's not 72 can come, but 74 cannot come. So the only thing that is going to come here is going to be option number A. Alright. Now try the next one. Alright, now let's try this one here. So we have been given the, what do you say, HCF is going to be given as 18, and so this is going to be 18x and this is going to be 18y. Right, and this one is actually, if we cancel it, the ratio is going to be equal to x is to y, and that is actually equal to 5 is to 7. So we are asking what is the LCM. So LCM is, the common part is going to be 18 and the non-common part is going to be 7, and so here we have, so this one is equal to 40, and then this one will be 50, then this will be 90 into 7, so equal to 63, 0. Alright, so this is the answer. Right, now let's try the next one. Try this question. Solve this question very carefully. It's a big one. Think carefully and solve this question. Right, it's a plus b whole power 4. It's actually equal to a power 4 plus 4a cube b plus 6a square b square plus 4a b cube plus b power 4. Right, so here we have a power 4, here we have b power 4, b power b cube is here, and this one is here. Now try and solve it. Alright, so the option answer here is going to be equal to this is the answer. Alright, so the thing is, like, we have this one is different. Alright, so which means we have to be very careful about what we are doing, and we should not get excited, or we should not get just blindly solve the question, and finally you're getting a negative mark, right? You invested your time in that, also you lost your marks, right? So just be careful about that. So yeah, so here the final answer should be coming around 21.1363, right? So the answer would be something around 21.14, right? Right, now try this question. Next one, try this one. Alright, now let's solve this question. So here you can actually see that all you got to do is just multiply. So 81 into 14. Alright, so anyways, the unit digit will come as 4. Then you have 3 here and the end, so it will be 7. Alright, you just go by this method, and the answer will come here because we have 7 here. Alright, or else you would have to actually multiply both of them. 81, 14. So this will be 8, 10. Alright, and then this one is going to be 320. And then you have 4. So it will be 4, 3, 11. Then you have plus 3, 1, 1, 3, 7. Right. So instead of that, you can actually go with the unit thing, and you can actually go with that. Right. Now try this question. Alright, others solve this question. In the meantime, I'll explain the other one. Alright, so here okay, so here what happens here is that you have to, this one is 81, 3 by 14. Alright, so the way to solve it is equal to like 81 into 14, and then you have to add the 3, then you have to divide it by 14. Alright, so the thing is that you have to multiply 81, 14. Alright, so if you just multiply this one, so this one is equal to 04, and this one will be equal to 08, and this one will be 01, This will be 32. We have 4, then 3, and this one is going to be 11. So once you multiply, so it will be equal to 1134 plus 3 divided by 7. Right. So this will be equal to 1137 by 7. Alright. So the thing is that I was actually explaining how to solve it easily. So the thing is, anyways, you will have the, after this multiplying the unit digit of 1 and 4, you will know that the end 1 into 4 is going to be 4. Alright. And then anyways, this is going to be the unit digit here. So if you just add both of them, you will get 7 in the end. Alright, so this is the 7 that you have to identify initially itself, because all the thing here you have 1, here you have 4, here you have 3, so which means you have only one answer for this one. So you can actually go ahead and take this one straight away. Right? Without just multiplying, you can actually imagine. So 4 is going to be multiplied with 1, so you have 4 here, and then it is going to be added with 3, so it will be 3, so equal to 7. So 7 means you can straight away identify this one, right? Okay, perfect. Alright, now let's try this question. Alright, others, anybody else having any doubts, please ask, because we are here to solve, and we are also here to clarify doubts. So yeah, there's a quote there's a saying like the more you practice, the more you sweat during practice, the less you bleed during the war or something like that, right? So make sure you practice more and clarify if you have any doubts. Just ask doubts. Even if it's a small doubt, it doesn't matter. The thing is that you are clear is the one that is going to matter, right? Alright, now let's solve this question here. Alright, so we are actually told that there is a mixture that is containing two things here. So one has A and the next one has B. Right, and it is in the ratio of 5x. and this is going to be in the ratio of 9x. Alright, and now minus 14 liters is taken out, so this will also contain 5x, and this will also contain 9x, so which means you are actually minusing 9 liters here, so which means you have to take minus 9 liters minus 5 liters, right? So which means that this one is going to be, and then again you are actually adding 14 liters, so which means you have the total as 9x plus 5, alright, 5 liters, and this will be equal to 5x minus 5, and they are in the ratio of 2 is to 5, alright, so that is the ratio, so which means that if we divide, so it will be equal to like this, like 5x minus 5 divided by 9x plus 5 is equal to 2 by 5. Alright, so if we solve it, we'll get the answer as x is equal to 5. That will be an answer for here. Alright, so this will be, the initial is going to be 45 is the answer. Alright, so B is the one that they're asking, so we can go with this one. Alright. Alright, let's move to the next question. Try this question. Alright, I guess it's a big question, so a lot of people are not attempting the question. Alright, so here what you can see is that you can actually see like 96 of 100 of watch. Alright, and then you have 104 by 100 of the sunglasses is equal to 2600. Alright, and the next one is going to be 104 by 100 of sunglasses plus of watches. Right, then you have 96 by 100 of S is equal to 2600. Now what you can do is you can actually rewrite it, so it will be equal to so 0.96 W plus 1.04 S equal to
Sir, it's 2700.
okay, sorry, yeah, 2700. Here also we have 1.04 W plus 0.96 S equal to 2700. Alright, now if you just multiply this one by 0.96 and just multiply this one by 1.04. Alright, so you will have some answers here. So this will be equal to 0.9984 W plus 1.08.
Sir, in first equation 2600 will come, sir. In second equation only 2700 will come, sir.
Alright. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, so here you have 2000, second one you have 2700 here, right? So this one is here. So this one is 2600 and this one is going to be 2700. Alright. Alright, so here you have 1.816. So that will be S, that will be equal to 2704. And then here you have the next one is going to be 0.9984 W plus 0.9216 S is equal to 2592. Alright, now if you just subtract both of them on all the sides, if you just subtract it, you get the answer here. So if you just subtract this whole thing, will get cancelled, and the thing that you'll actually get as in the end is going to be right? So 115. Alright, so here what we are getting is going to be 0.16 s, and that is equal to, subtract it, you will have 112 here, right? And from that you can actually get the answer s is equal to 700. Alright, and if we replace it in this equation, you can actually get the w is actually equal to 195, right? Yeah, so the option A is going to be equal to, so the price of the watch is going to be 150 and this one is going to be 700. Right, so this is the answer. Alright, now let's try the next question. All right, so let's try this question. So let's suppose that A is selling the bicycle for 100 rupees. All right. So B got it for 20% profit, means it's going to be equal to 120. All right. Now this guy is selling to this guy at a profit of 25%. So um, 50% is going to be 60, and it's like 50% of 120 is going to be 60, and again half of that is going to be 30. So if we just add 30 here, it will be equal to 150. 150 is the price that C is actually paying. Alright, so 150 parts, we can actually equate it for 250 rupees, 225. Alright, so we have to find out what is the 100 part value. 100 part is going to be equal to 225 into 100 divided by 150. With that, you can actually cancel this 0 here. 15 goes for 2 times 15 square, right? So 150 is the answer. Right? Alright, now let's move to the next question. Alright, now let's solve this question here. So what they're saying is that this guy is, actually need to sell it for 90%. So, alright, so 90 by 100 of x. X here is going to be denoted as the mark price. Right, so x is equal to 2000 is the cost price, and with that we need to make it as 115 as the price there. Right, so what you can do is you can actually cancel this and this, right, and here this 0 will cancel this one, and this line will go in the bottom, right. So here you can actually will be equal to 230, then double 0 divided by 9, so that will be equal to 2 5 5 5.55. You can actually round it off at 6. So this can be the answer, right? I'll try this question. Try this question. I'll give you 2 more minutes. I can see only 2 answers, others also please try. I'm giving 1 more minute. Alright, now let's start with this one. So here you can actually see that a boy bought 2 items, and so which means that let one item be X and the other one item will be 7500 minus X. Right. So here what they're saying is that this will be like the 16 by 100 of this one will be equal to 14 by 100 of this one, because they're saying that both the profit and the loss is equal same, so which means that we can easily equate that and we can actually cut this one, right? And so here you can actually see that this one is equal to 2 8s are 8x, and this one is going to be 7. So 7x is equal to 7 into 7, sorry 8x, right? So 8x here, 7500 minus 7x, so this will become 15x. So 15x is equal to this much, 7 into 7500, so this will get cancelled. This will be 5 times, so equal to 3500. Alright, so the remaining other thing will be equal to 4000, alright, because it is from 7500, so which means we have the other one as well. So what we have to do is, like, we have to 3500 into 116 by 100, and minus we have 4000 into 86 by 100. So here you have it will be equal to 4060, and here you have 3440, so the difference will be equal to 620. Alright. Alright, now it's time for feedback, and please start giving your feedback. Alright, please give your feedback. If you leave the class, can you please give a feedback?